Hey, what's going on? I know what I said last time. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be we're gonna do the podcast every 2 weeks, every 2 weeks episode." Uh, yeah. Look how that turned out. Look how that turned out, dude. No, I've just been really busy, and I didn't have a chance to sit down and record. But I'm back. I'm here. I feel like I say that at the start of every episode. I'm back. Um, yeah, I'm Todd. This is the Nothingcast. Also, I sound like garbage. I was filling up my gas at Sheets, and the guy ran up to me and jabbed me with a dirty needle. So I probably have something, not sure what. But yeah, that's why I sound like this. I'm sick. So hopefully that ends sooner rather than later because I'm very ugh, I don't know, I'm just not feeling great. I wish I felt better because I don't know, no one likes being sick. That yeah. I'm also very like lightheaded, but that's nothing new for this podcast. Um, if you hear a chorus of silverware in the background, I'm recording this on Thanksgiving, so I'm practically going to be in like a Disney movie setting. So if this is a noisier episode than usual, that's why. Uh, yeah, no, so let's just get into some stuff because I've been yammering on for too long now. I finished Pokemon Legends ZA. I finished Legends ZA, and you know what? I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. I'm gonna get this out of the way right now. 8 out of 10. Not a perfect game, but I was satisfied. I was satisfied. I understand why some people didn't like it, but I loved it. Um, I'm trying to like give actual like an actual review of it, but I'm just not good at vocalizing my words. Obviously, um, I think one thing they could have done. I think they should have had more Pokemon rather than just be like, oh yeah, we'll add more in the DLC. Give some more Pokemon up front. That way, it's more content. I think that way you can kind of justify the price because I think that's the most. Sorry, something fell over here. I think that was definitely the biggest turnoff for Legends ZA was the price. It was a very expensive game. Um, Games in general have just been super expensive lately. I know people have been pointing to the Switch to and being like, I'm not gonna bother, but yeah, that's fair. That's completely fair. It's not cheap, especially when you consider that like the prices of games have almost like doubled in the past 10 years. It's crazy. It's understandable, you can't fault someone for not wanting to spend their paycheck, the entirety of their paycheck on something like that. But yeah, I liked it. If you ever get the chance to play it, you should. If you want to spend the money, which, like I said, that is the negative. Oh man, my throat hurts. I just need I don't know. I need to be put in like cryostasis until this sickness just leaves my body because I don't know, I'm not liking it. I'm not enjoying it. What else is new? That's gonna be, I'm gonna trademark that. Like how the Fine Bros tried to trademark the word react. I'm gonna trademark what else is new. Because I say that on this channel a lot. What else is new? The Slenderman stabber was fucking loose and running around Wisconsin. That's always fun. You know, it's always fun when a maniac is loose. That whole situation is just wow. If for those who don't remember, in 2014, there was these kids that like it was an excuse. It wasn't. They weren't actually like, oh yeah, you know. But they said that Slenderman had told them to like stab their friend, and then yeah, the person who was stabbed survived, thankfully. Fucking trooper. She was stabbed like 26 times, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, no. She came out of it all right. The two who did it were arrested, but the one was clearly more. I'm trying to think of the correct term to use here. Mentally unwell, mentally unstable than the other. So she was like put in slender rehab, I guess, for lack of a better term at the moment. I'm sorry, my brain is always fried during these, but like because of how like I'm just so sick that I'm like I'm struggling. I'm super struggling. Um but yeah, she was living in the one stabber was living in a like a group home, and she cut off her ankle monitor and went on a I don't know. Went on a hike. Peanut, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming, Peanut. Give me 1 second. Come on in. You gonna have some Thanksgiving turkey? Huh? You wanna be my buddy? Sorry, Peanut. Peanut's a big fan of the PewDiePie's Slender in the 8 Pages playthrough, so she had to come in here and give her 2 cents. You already want back out? Peanut, come here. Come here. Come here. Here. Okay, so she's just gonna be wandering around for the rest of the episode. Yeah, but yeah, she got loose. She went on like I don't know a hike. I don't understand why. I don't think much has been given in terms of motive. I think she was just being a nut. Me and one of my buddies, we were talking about would that situation have happened if, let's say, Slenderman was not prevalent at all. Let's say Slenderman wasn't even a thing. Would that situation have even happened to begin with? And I think the conclusion we came to was that, yeah, it still probably would have happened. Unfortunately, the internet just isn't a great place for those that are, I don't, yeah, mentally not great, you know? What are you looking at? Come here. She's being weird, dude. I don't know what she's doing. But yeah, she was caught like literally the next day. So, you don't have to worry about uh being stabbed by Slender Man. Mm. What? What are you doing? Do you want back out? Hold on. Wow, she did not last long in here, dude. I think that was record time. I think that was record time for Peanut. She speed ran that. She was like, and I'm done. But yeah, I think if it wasn't Slender Man that was used as an excuse for stabbing someone, it would have been some other facet of the internet, It would have been some other fictional character that convinced these two to do some awful, awful shit. Yeah, Markiplier told me to throw a brick at my little brother. I swear, I know Markiplier personally. You can ask him yourself. Is Markiplier in the room with us right now? Markiplier would never do that. Markiplier would never ask someone to throw a brick at their little brother. And I don't think Slenderman would ask someone to stab someone. But that one's mostly because Slenderman isn't real, I think. I don't know. I'm trying to think if it wasn't Slenderman, like it would have been like if that had happened like today, it would have been like Siren Head or something. Freddy Fazbear told me to Freddy Fazbear told me to pour boiling oil on a Freddy Fazbear told me to pour boiling oil on a dog. It's like, what are you talking about? You are not you are not right. You are not okay. I have changed my opinion about something recently. I used to be one of those guys who did not like belts. I didn't like how belts felt. They were always very constricting around my body, and I didn't like that. But recently I'm just like, I have become a leather belt enthusiast. I've become pro belt. I am a member of the belt party. I was at work and my pants just kept falling down. So I was just like, I bit the bullet and I bought myself. By the way, leather belts are not cheap. It is, I paid like $15 for a belt. That is fucked. I could just make my own belt at that point. God damn. Um, yeah, no, I got a belt. I've been wearing it. And I used to be anti-belt, but now I am pro-belt. I am a member of the pro-belt party. I cannot do this. I am not. This isn't even an episode. This is half an episode. This is 2/3 of an episode, brother. I'm gonna end it here. How should I end this? We're gonna do a moist critical Charlie ending. So yeah, see ya.